Hello, Roy Mithril here once again, getting back to the Pokémon Emerald No Evolutions run. So, yeah, about those Everstones I needed. I couldn't quite find a code that did exactly what I needed it to do. I found plenty, and people were sending me plenty for buy any item at the Pokémart, but I kinda want to hang on to the money I have. But then I figured out another way to do it. Wait for it, wait for it.
Fish, fish, fish!
Yeah, there we go. So, let's check out the PC. Let's see here. There we are. Thank you, Fizz. So, yeah, I just went ahead and got a whole bunch of Magikarp with Everstones on them, thanks to the Pokemon Maker program I have. Pretty effective. So, what an Everstone does is it's a hold item that so long as a Pokemon is holding it, they will not evolve. Given this, granted I might not want to use it on Sly anyway, just because it would keep him from using Pickup, and that'd be a shame. I mean, free loot, man. Interestingly, there is a bit of a bug with the Everstone. Unfortunately, it involves my all-time favorite Pokemon, Kadabra. Kadabra is one of a set of Pokemon that you have to trade to evolve, others being things like Machoke, Haunter, Graveler, and in 5th Gen there's also Girder and Boldore. And if you put an Everstone on them and then trade them, they shouldn't evolve. Kadabra, however, still does. It's a bug that's been there since 4th Gen and still hasn't been fixed. I really hope they change it by 6th Gen. Okay. So let's hand these out. At least to everybody in my party. 30 is the most that I would need. Technically 29 if I don't want to put one on Sly. And actually I guess fewer for any that are stone-based evolutions like Skitty is. Oh, and I see Sly has already picked something up anyway. And that would be... Antidote. Alright. So with all that taken care of, off we go. I'm back here in Rustboro because there are a couple of items I overlooked here. Students who don't study get a little taste of my Quick Claw. Whether or not you're a good student will be evident from the way you use this item. Quick Claw is a hold item that any Pokemon holding it has a chance of going first, no matter what their actual speed is, or the speed of their opponent. It can be useful sometimes. It's not guaranteed though, of course. And we also get a free Premier Ball. Pretty nice deal, because if you think about it, a Premier Ball is actually the most expensive kind of Pokeball. Usually specialist-type Pokeballs such as the Net Ball, Nest Ball, Timer Ball, they're $1,000 each. But to get a Premier Ball, you have to buy 10 normal Pokeballs, which comes to $2,000. So it's a freebie, but not a freebie. Also, I kinda owe my friend Arc Reaver an apology, because apparently Shedinja is one of his absolute favorite Pokemon, so it physically pains him that I have a shiny Nincada that I'm just keeping a Nincada. To be fair though, I think I actually do like shiny Nincada's coloration more than Ninjask or Shedinja's. So anyway, now that we've gotten Pico reunited with Mr. Briney, we can head off on a ship. Boat time! We're headed for Dewford. Suddenly, phone call. Oh, Roham. Where are you now? It sounds windy wherever you are. I just heard from Devon's Mr. Stone about your Pokénav, so I decided to give you a call. It sounds like you're doing fine, so that's fine with me. You take care now. Registered Dad Norman! We've hit land in Dewford. I suppose you're off to deliver that letter to, who was it now? Stephen. So yes, welcome to Dewford Town, a tiny island in the blue sea. This is a renowned fishing spot. Are you getting the itch to fish? And we get the old rod. Unfortunately, there's not really that much we can do with it. It mostly fishes up Magikarp and I think the occasional Goldeen, and I can't train either one of those for this trip. The main thing we have to do at this point is go ahead and take out the gym. Dewford Town Pokémon Gym. Leader, Brawly. A big wave in fighting. And so, welcome to this gym's gimmick. How's it going, Champion Bound Roam? Dewford's gym leader Brawly commands fighting-type Pokémon. Going against him with normal-type Pokémon is asking for trouble. Fighting Pokémon will lay a serious smackdown on normal Pokémon, so be careful. What's worse, the gym is as dark as the ocean floor. But it'll get brighter after defeating the trainers in your way. Go for it. So, yeah, this is a bit of a convoluted maze of a gym. Not exactly helped by the limited visibility. However, each trainer you defeat does make it a bit better. So yes, as they said, fighting types are good against normal types, but I would have an advantage with flying types and also my psychic type Espa. So we should be pretty good here. Yeah, Meta-type there is a new fighting type that was added in 3rd Gen, with the interesting type combo of fighting and psychic. I rather like them, they're pretty cool. Alright. Yeah, finding your way around this gym is a bit on the tricky side. Especially if you are looking for all the sub-trainers so that you can get some experience. DJ Miko is doing quite nicely here. I think I know where all the trainers are here. Well, we'll find out anyway. We also did see another new fighting type back there, Makuhita. It's still a plain fighting type. They're pretty decently chunky things. Alright, let's go ahead and swap out to... let's swap out to Cadet Blue, actually. Espa will have a little bit of trouble should he run into any more meta-type, and yeah, don't think I didn't notice that there. A Great Ball, excellent. Okay, nobody in that little nook and cranny there. I believe there's a double battle over here. Yeah, I definitely feel better prepared for this gym. Ah, not detect. So annoying. Detect and protect just completely obviate whatever your opponent is trying to do to you. If they're using a self-buff, they can still use it on themselves, but anything they try and use on the opponent, it won't work, which is really irritating. It tends to be... the chances of it actually working when used successfully like that, it does start going down. Of course, the RNG wants to troll me here. Basically, it's just used to stall and prolong things. Probably one of the most commonly used tactics is to use Toxic and then use Protect or Detect in order to let the poison spread more against the enemy. What's really annoying is there's only one counter move for it, Feint, and it's a pretty pathetic move. It's barely worth having. Still not as annoying a decision on the part of Game Freak as, say, Stealth Rock. Which, I still don't get why Smogon is so vehemently against any kind of evasion boost, but they're perfectly fine with Stealth Rock. It is the single most broken move in the entire game. Oh, I really wish Game Freak would rebalance that. It needs a serious nerf. Oi, yes, of course. Okay, at least it failed the second time. Oh, but it wasn't quite enough to finish you off, so here we go again. Yeah, I am really not a fan of Protect and Detect. Alright, all that's left is the leader. I'm Brawly. I've been churned in the rough waves of these parts, and I've grown tough in the pitch-black cave. So you wanted to challenge me? Let's see what you're made of. Okay. So things are leveled up a bit, but I'm on even footing here. I can deal with that. I got a critical hit against me. I still at least resist it. Flying type does resist fighting moves. Except Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss is a special case. It exactly does the damage, it does damage equal to whatever your level is, so that move did exactly 16 damage. Let's see here. Yes, I can use those too. Just to spare the infernal beeping. Alright. And another Metatite. Oh. Hi there, Focus Punch. Focus Punch is a tricky move to use effectively, because you basically have to go the entire turn without being hit. It always attacks last, and only if you don't get hit. If you get hit, you lose focus and thus lose your turn. I think it is decently powerful, but it's very much high risk, high reward. Makuhita. That's a pure fighting type, so let's get Espa out there. It is definitely at a bit of a level advantage there, and I can still do decent damage despite the fact that I at least resist Vital Throw. Citrus Berry, like the Super Potion, is a souped-up version of the Oran Berry. It heals more. And suddenly you're faster? Really? We must have been around equal speed. Alright, fine then. Let's see. I could go for the headbutt with Sly, but fighting moves would be very, very painful. Poor Espa. Had the speed advantage until it really counted. You made a much bigger splash than I expected. You swamped me. Okay, you've got me. Take this gym badge. And we have the Knuckle Badge. The Knuckle Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30, even those you get in trades, obey without question. And you'll be able to use the HM move Flash outside of battle. That's what we really needed here. And we get TM08. It contains Bulk Up. It's a move that raises both attack and defense stats. And we get Brawly's number. We're just getting phone numbers all over the place. Whoa, it's turned too bright in here. Your future's bright too. Who's that Pokémon? It's Nobby!